Genesis chapter 46. Jacob packed everything he owned and went to Beersheba. There he gave offerings to God, the God of his father Isaac. At night God spoke to Jacob in a dream and called, "Jacob, Jacob." Jacob answered, "Yes, here I am." God said, "I am God, the God of your father. Don't be afraid to go to Egypt. I will make your family into a great nation there. I will go with you to Egypt, and I will bring your family back here one day. Joseph will be with you when you die." Jacob left Beersheba. His sons helped him. Their children and their wives get into the wagons the king of Egypt had sent. They took their animals and all the things they had gotten in Canaan and went to Egypt. Jacob brought all his family with him, his sons, his grandsons, his daughters, and his granddaughters. The people from Jacob's family who went with him to Egypt included his oldest son Reuben, and Reuben's sons, Hanoch, Pallu, Hezron, and Carmi. Simeon and his sons, Jemuel, Jamin, Ohad, Jachin, Zohar, and Shaul. Shaul's mother was a Canaanite woman. Levi and his sons, Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. Judah and his sons, Shelah, Perez, and Zerah. Judah's other sons, and Onan, had died in Canaan. Perez's sons were Hezron and Hamul. Issachar and his sons, Tola, Puah, Jashub, and Shimron. Zebulun and his sons, Sered, Elon, and Jalil. These were the children Leah had with Jacob in Mesopotamia, along with their sister Dinah. Altogether Leah's children and grandchildren were 33. Gad and his sons, Zephon, Haggi, Shuni, Esbon, Eri, Arad, and Areli. Asher and his sons, Imnah, Ishva, Ishvi, Beriah, and their sister Sarah. Beriah's sons were Heber and Malchiel. These 16 people were from Zilpah, the servant woman Laban gave to his daughter Leah. Jacob's wife Rachel had 2 sons, Joseph and Benjamin. Joseph had 2 sons in Egypt, Manasseh and Ephraim. Their mother was Asenath, daughter of Potipharah, a priest in Heliopolis. Benjamin's sons were Bela, Becher, Ashbel, Gera, Naaman, Ahi, Rosh, Muppim, Huppim, and Ard. These 14 people were from Rachel's side of the family. Dan had 1 son, Hushim. Naphtali had 4 sons, Jazeel, Guni, Jezer, and Shillem. These 7 people were from Bilhah, the servant woman Laban gave to his daughter Rachel. The total number of Jacob's direct descendants who went to Egypt was 66, not counting his sons' wives. Joseph had 2 sons in Egypt. So, in total, there were 70 people in Jacob's family who went to Egypt. Jacob sent Judah ahead to tell Joseph to meet them in Goshen. When they got there, Joseph rode his chariot to meet his father. When Joseph saw his father, he hugged him and cried for a long time. Jacob said to Joseph, "Now I am ready to die because I have seen you and know you are still alive." Then Joseph said to his brothers and the rest of his family, "I will go and tell the king that my brothers and my father's family from Canaan have come to me. I will tell him that you are shepherds and take care of animals. I will say you brought your flocks and everything you own with you. When the king calls you and asks what your job is, make sure to tell him you've always taken care of animals, just like your fathers did. That way, he will let you live in the land of Goshen." Joseph said this because Egyptians didn't like shepherds and stayed away from them.